what about low frame rates, or let's say freezes of the app? Is that something you think about, or how do those compare? Those kind of issues compare to, let's say, finding the responsiveness? How long does it take for an action to get back to you?
Right. I think this is very interesting, and it's especially interesting in the context of mobile. Mm-hmm. And the reason for that is this unique role that smartphones have as basically your interactive layer over the physical world, if you will.
Yeah.
The fact that it is something you're doing as part of your physical world experience, often depending on the application.
Yeah.
And we experience the physical world as continuous motion. And all of the good entertainment media that try to mimic the physical world, whether it's movies, television, games, etc., have concentrated on frame rate and making sure, whether it's 24, 30, whatever, that it's happening fast enough that it looks like continuous motion.
Yeah.
If you have a stutter in the UI, if it's freezing and you're not really getting a smooth experience, it may not cause an additional delay from a practical point of view, but it's going to be jarring, and it's going to take you out of that real world experience that you're trying to have, and remind you that you're interacting with a piece of technology, an imperfect piece of technology, and kind of take you out of that seamless experience you're trying to have with the physical world. So I think especially in mobile, that's a very important issue.
Okay. And do you think it's more acute on Android or iOS? And also in general, how do you see those two platforms when it comes to performance?
Yeah, I think it does tend to be more acute on Android for the two simple reasons. First of all, on the same processor power, comparable processor power, the interpreted language, like that's written in Java, is going to mean slower performance. Also, the fact that it's a little bit of a wild west in terms of what other applications might be doing to you, and so on. We've seen more of those kinds of UI issues on Android